The gem itself, for those who didn't get the rules, you could only use one sprite, one background, one piece of music, 1000 words. The lesson is, okay, we got 2 weeks to make a game you could make in a weekend, so we just kind of relaxed.
Acho que toda a gente devia jogar mesmo, que não tenha alguma relação com a queer community. Bastante divertido escrever, principalmente porque é uma visual novel e é bastante focado na escrita e trabalhar como as a team.
Hi gamers and developers, and welcome to another GDT vlog. Today's vlog is about only one of any asset gem, and this was the 2023 gem. And this one was a special one. We have Team 2 here, so we had 2 teams participating in this gem, and we'll first interview Team 2, and then you can watch the vlog of Team 1 later. So, this gem in particular is a low-pressure, anti-crash, non-competitive gem, and this year's was a special edition because it focused on queer games. The gem lasted about 2 weeks, and there was no theme, so it was just a visual novel, a game-based gem. And now we will interview a little bit of the teams so they can discuss their game and their rules. So, the game of this team was Innerverse, and like I mentioned, they were Team 2. They had 3 members in total, and I'm gonna ask them, we have 2 members here, their names and their roles for the gem. So.
I'm Carlos, I was the programmer.
Eu sou o Sam, eu fiz a parte de writing e artista.
Yeah, so they had another team member, João Batista, who worked also on the art, so background art, because Sam worked on the character's art, and also the music for the game, which I must say is excellent. This game in particular is very interesting, and I'm gonna let them discuss about it, because this one had a series theme, which I think we don't do often, and we should do more because they are very meaningful to the people out there. So, can you tell us about your game?
É jogo bastante sobre self-discovery e eu acho que é bastante importante para todas as pessoas que joguem, apesar de ser pequeno, e acho que toda a gente devia jogar mesmo, que não tenha alguma relação com a queer community. Foi bastante divertido escrever, principalmente porque é uma visual novel e é bastante focado na escrita e trabalhar como as a team foi bastante esclarecedor para uma primeira gem.
How did you come up with the idea?
Foi o brainstorming que decidiu aquilo tudo, mas acho que foi a parte mais divertida que eu achei. Foi mais descobrir as ideias, cada um tinha uma ideia diferente e pronto, acabamos por ir por um.
So, like I mentioned, this gem didn't have a theme, but it had a particularity, so it was meant to be a queer game. Why did you pick the theme of the game with the queer? Did you think it identifies with the queer community, this topic?
Sim, bastante por ser self-discovery, também porque por experiência pessoal, também já passei por isso, então foi mais fácil escrever sobre o mesmo assunto.
Yeah. What was your strategy to make the game in 2 weeks?
Basically, that was a game that could have been made in like a weekend, probably. The gem itself, for those who didn't get the rules, you could only use one sprite, one background, one piece of music, 1000 words. And you have to get creative on how you cheated around those limitations. And so basically the game by definition was very small in scope. You couldn't overscope a game like this. So basically we didn't do much during the first week. We just kind of brainstormed, worked on writing and assets. I didn't start programming until the second week.
Yeah.
And it was really easy to just assemble a visual novel and just to play test it like in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So, like Carlos mentioned, this gem has many things in particular, not just the Queer Games bundle, but also you can only use one asset in total for each thing. So, like one asset for the character, one asset for the background, one asset for the music. This gem has a lot of rules, so I'm not gonna state them all, but you can find the link to the gem and search for yourself because I think that's better. What were your plans to write the game in 2 weeks?
No início foi bastante difícil porque eu não sou assim grande escritor, não tenho muitas skills para isso, mas comecei por plot bits, o que é mais fácil organizar, e depois passei ao script, mas gerir o tempo foi o mais difícil, pelo menos em 2 semanas, porque eu comecei logo a fazer o script com mais de 1000 palavras, muito mais de 1000 palavras. O mais difícil foi limitar até as 1000 palavras em ponto, e foi 990.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I understand your struggle, right? Because you get so attached to the script and what you want to write that you forget that maybe it's too big or maybe it's too complex. What did you learn throughout the jam?
Eu já sei, por experiência própria, foi mais a gerência de tempo. Eu devia ter gerido melhor o tempo, porque só a partir da segunda semana é que eu comecei a fazer parte de arte, porque eu dei prioridade à escrita, por ser uma vez um novo. Foi difícil balançar os dois, mas foi tudo bem.
Okay.
I didn't learn that much new about Unity. I just wrote sloppy code because I was the only one who was ever gonna read it. And then basically I learned a bit more about UI because we had to do like scrolling backgrounds, and we wanted to like. I also had to learn how to do like a lot of tricks to get around the rules, because you could do like stuff generated by code. So when we have a labyrinth minigame, which is why we did it in Unity and not RenPy, because we wanted to do that labyrinth. And it's just okay, default Unity shapes, squares and circle. So and we wanted to like, okay, we can have a protagonist with different expressions.
Yeah.
We want to talk to a different like evil version of herself. So we can flip the sprite, we can tint it red, but we wanted like lines drawn over a face. So I just got a code that shapes an object, stick the line renderer on it, and just drew lines.
That was
over
actually
it.
one question I had for you, because I noticed the character had like squiggly lines, and I wanted to ask you if that didn't count as another asset.
No,
Just one, because it's
we
the same.
we did ask in the rules, but since it was entirely code generated, we didn't draw it.
Okay.
It didn't count.
Okay, so
it was all legal.
I think that's what you mentioned in the beginning, that you had to find creative ways to work around the rules, and I think it's really fun when these gems kind of come by, because you have to be really creative to find these kinds of cheat codes. What would you have done differently for this gem?
I mean, there isn't much. We talked about some more elaborate like cinematography, different shot compositions during development, so it would be more interesting, but I neither had like the time, the skill, or the patience in that time period, because originally like our background's like a double background and it just scrolls. And then you're gonna have like pan overs and stuff like that. You're gonna have the character and the labyrinth on the same screen, and that just got complicated and we didn't do it.
Teria aprendido bocado mais sobre script e como ser compatível com Unity, porque pronto, quando eu lhe dei o meu script foi tudo em texto, como aprendi quase no secundário, portanto não era lá muito compatível. Devia ter aprendido um bocadinho.
Yeah, I think that's normal. I think one thing we mentioned a lot in these jams is it's very important communication, and most importantly, it's important communication between programmers and artists and sound designers, because we need to understand what everyone does, so it's easier to understand what they need from us. And I'm glad that you make that point, because it's something that it's easy to correct, but if you didn't know it beforehand, it can become kind of troublesome. So I think that's a good thing to take to account when you're working with someone you don't know what they do. Do you think you had any worst moments during the jam?
Acho que não, acho que foi só os últimos dias que foram um bocado mais estressantes, porque estive a tentar balançar writing com a parte de character design, então estava a fazer as duas coisas ao mesmo tempo e acabei por ficar mais tempo a trabalhar nisso, mas acho que não.
No, it was very chill. I just playtested the game a lot because it took 5 minutes. Like, wow, there's no bugs.
Yeah.
I just have nothing to do.
Now to the fun part. Best moments during the jam.
Acho que foi mais a parte do brainstorming e descobrir o que é que nós tínhamos que fazer, ou seja, trabalhar para um objetivo e não tanto o progresso até lá chegar. Eu achei mais divertido o brainstorming e a quantidade de ideias que nós tivemos.
So usually when I work on a game, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm working on this all afternoon because there's so much to do. Not here. I was just, I'm done for a day. Until I see more stuff, I'm done.
Yeah.
I got way ahead of all I needed to do.
Now on to the jam itself. What are your thoughts on the jam's organization? Themes, in this case there wasn't a theme, but
since you could submit your game to the Queer Games bundle, that wasn't really clear. We only really understood that like at the end of the jam, and the submission was 4 days before the jam ended. It was like, you should communicate this better and probably do it at the deadline of the jam, because that would have been cool to participate in, but we just didn't really know.
Yeah.
Acho que a página devia ter sido mais organizada, porque com a quantidade de limitações era mais fácil se fosse mais organizado eu perceber as coisas todas, porque a cada 5 segundos estávamos a ir checar, a ver se estava tudo bem, a ver se não estávamos a passar os limites, pronto, acho que para além do que o Carlos disse, sim.
My next question is, do you want to keep developing the game?
Not really.
No.
It was made like a very small thing on purpose. I don't think like, if we wanted to do like something expanded, we'd probably just start over.
Yeah. So my personal question now for you guys is, what was it like to write about self-discovery and depression?
Apesar de todos os trigger warnings que pusemos, que são muitos para além de depressão, acho que foi um bocado catártico, acho que essa é a palavra correta, porque muitas das coisas já me aconteceram, quer em sonhos, quer em daydreaming, portanto foi um bocado triste, mas ao mesmo tempo uma parte de uma libertação, ao mesmo tempo.
My final question for this vlog is, do you have any advice to the viewers back at home?
I guess the lesson is, okay, we got 2 weeks to make a game you could make in a weekend, so we just kind of relaxed. It felt better. We didn't force ourselves to do as much as we could in the 2 weeks. No, we could start just doing stuff on the 2nd week.
Yeah, but I think that's, you can take an advice from there. If you have a chill jam mainly, you should just chill about it. So just plan out your time and do the things you like at the time you like. Don't force yourself to crunch and stuff like that. So I think you can take it from this jam. What about you, Sam?
Eu recomendo jogarem o jogo também para tirarem a vossa própria interpretação, porque apesar de ser um jogo bastante intuitivo e ser uma visual novel, cada pessoa tem a sua própria perspectiva sobre aquilo que está a acontecer. E é muito pessoal.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to add to that advice. It's very good advice. So please aid both of these advices. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for coming. And keep updated on our social networks, watch our other videos, watch our live streams, watch our coffee and jam live stream, because we had one last weekend, I think. And yeah, as always, keep updated and keep watching our vlogs. So thank you for watching. Bye.